Helokawans, it is me, the cat that is little. I bring you Immortal Part 2, a high-level D&D game. Along for the ride are Ben, Mike, Kang, Joe, who will be coming in late today, and Ida, whose birthday was yesterday. Happy belated birthday. Last week, I tried Dual Zone Theater of the Mind combat, and after some feedback, I've come to a conclusion that I'll try it again sometime soon for smaller combat stacks. Thank you, players, for the feedback. I would like to extend a special congratulations to Joe for becoming an advanced paramedic certified by the British Medical Board, so if he disappears mid-game, he's busy actually saving lives. Inspiration points for Tex RP goes to Bosk and Ghost. In session 10, team met with some of the matriarchs, forces hit on, and managed to get away with it. They also managed to brute force carry one of the large constructs and a strange little mortar thingy that was floating around to a safe place as spoils of skirmish. Seemingly out of the woods, they have some time to do a little bit of investigations, take apart the two things that they managed to get, and talk to each other. We return to the companions at camp at 6 p.m. I will get Joe to do the rolls for what you all managed to salvage later when he gets here. Branby is helping Valerius, as they are both metal workers. And all of you are just scattered in and around camp. What would you like to do?
Because I'm taking apart the big gravity robot.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that Mume mentioned that it was undid somehow, or that it
Y-
qualified as undid.
yes, I believe I did like call it
Joe's
out.
here. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Yes. Um, am I able to find out how it's undid?
Yeah, I would like you to be working with Mumi on this.
I
Uh,
would.
Okay. Because I'm taking apart the big machine while Valerius is doing the little machine.
yeah, you're all sort of sitting in and around the Leoman's tiny hut or next
Tiny hut.
to um where you could fit. The kids are going in and out, curious as
Yes.
to what you're doing. Some of them stick around to help carry things.
I save
Mume.
Mume from pancake scavenging duty.
Yes.
I do want to ask. This assist will be considered of what skill?
Um, you don't need to
We
roll
don't.
anything because you have taken a lot of time here. Like a lot of time. Um,
All right.
about 5 or 6 hours even. It's a methodical approach. You throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. Very methodical, very scientific.
In that case, then I will add on one description that boss would not have heard because it is just I who know it, which is apparently there are souls not sure trap or running it, and when it killed, I saw it being ran apart, sucked or destroyed, not sure. It
The
disappeared.
souls, you mean?
Yes, the soul.
Okay.
Mume, you try to look for more traces of souls or spirits or lingering emotions in and around the machinery. And there seems to be none in the big one, but because the little one is still technically powered, unless it has been taken apart or before it has been taken apart, you do feel your ability to reap manifest there.
Uh, I wouldn't like go in to disturb Valerius at the moment, but I will let boss know, and then I point inside to the what you call Leoman Tiny Hut. I was
Joe.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I tell the boss, but I'm not disturbing Joe right now, or Valerius right now.
I'm here. Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and in that case, I'll talk loud enough that you both you can hear. That one seems to still have souls or whatever it is in it.
I'm not sure what we're doing at the moment, but Valerius's tools clink to the ground and he whips his head over. Like, what do you mean there's a soul in this thing?
Okay, so remember uh, during the link,
He said
the
that these things were undead.
I
Right, I
said this
remember that.
thing. By undead means that there is either part of it still trying to cling onto it or whatever it is. My blade react to it
Right.
as well as ability to rip their souls. Um,
Is that what that term means now?
I don't know, but when one of them were destroyed by us, I point at Valerius, the other big ones. One of the souls was wrenched. Not sure it was destroyed or sucked away somewhere.
Okay. Well, back in our day, undead were a lot simpler. But I'll see if I can learn
Mm,
anything more about these things.
Do y- do you know which part of the machine holds the ability to, for the lack of a better term, hold the soul?
Uh, can I? I'm not a mechanic, but can I look at the little mortar right now? And is the entire thing is just rig or like feels like it has soul in it, or is just more centered in somewhere?
What you see after a while of focusing, maybe about 5 minutes, you sit and stare, you turn the thing around, you look at the wires, and
Does Mume have special soul vision, or is this something that anyone can kind of do?
he does have special soul vision.
Okay.
Um, you see a superimposed secondary version of the tiny mortar thing, like a ghostly version of it. You're thinking,
The
hang on,
ghost mortar.
it's a ghost mortar. You're thinking
I'm
that's
gonna call
that's
it
not
Jib.
right. Jib. You're
The
you're
quarter.
thinking it's highly unusual for a spirit or a ghost to look like a machine, but here it is.
The ghost of the machine.
Is
My question is to
Yes.
Valerius, because this happens before you start dismantling the mortar, which is very still very aggressive against all of you, by the way. If you want to turn it on, um at one point do you dismantle it?
Okay. I remember telling you that I wish to find a way to safely deactivate it without destroying it, yes?
Correct? Yes, that was done, which is what it is doing right now, just sitting there.
Okay. Second question is, in the time of the long rest, would I have enough time to dismantle it enough to find a way to switch off its ability to recognize foes, or basically just make it non-hostile?
Unfortunately, you are unable to unhostile it.
For
It
now.
has
Can't really
not even
program it
for
yet,
now.
I
You've
guess.
spent
Oh,
6 hours on it.
I
At some
see.
point
Okay.
within the 6 hours, you do move on to the bigger machine, which is dead.
Mhm.
But there doesn't seem to be a way for you to deactivate the hostilities.
Mm,
Uh,
okay.
DM. Then my question is that you said that there's a ghostly form shape of
Okay, just
the
think of 2D glasses. No, 3D glasses, sorry. You get the main picture and then you get like a shadow of the same picture, just slightly offset.
but it's not smaller, it's just slightly
No, it's the
offset.
same, it's just slightly offset.
Okay. Ah,
It's like
okay.
if you turn away, it will disappear, and then if you focus again, the offset moves.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, if I've identified for sure that there is no way I can turn this thing from friend to foe, Valerius will document
Mhm.
extensively its complete disassembly to the point where, with the help of these notes that I've written out, I should be able to build this thing back up if I have additional parts.
You can. It is going to take you a while.
Would it? How much could I get done within the long rest?
If you forsake your rest,
I am not going
maybe
to do that.
okay.
Let me stop you
Um,
right there. I had enough of the exhaustion points. Fuck that.
it's it's gonna take you a few days of intense focus on this and this only.
Is there any type of roll that I can make? Maybe just like a gut feeling roll to see whether this effort I'm about to undertake is going to be worth the reward. Like, am I just going to end up with a hunk of junk after I'm done with this? Or does this, from a get go, look like it's feasible to be replicated in a friendly manner?
I could help him if it makes it faster.
The
I
thing,
do have favorite enemy undead.
yeah,
Oh,
the thing is with this machine, you have the technical capabilities. You're just not sure how this works. It's a bit like somebody handing you what was a big complicating car?
a
A
Volkswagen,
raptor.
whatever.
No,
A car.
a raptor. Like you've
Cars
seen
by
the inside
itself.
of a
Yeah,
a
raptor.
Proton Saga, right? You know how a Proton Saga looks like. You know where the engine is and stuff like that. But somebody hands you like a raptor
Mm.
and says fix this, um, take the original parts and replace it with like all the high end bullshit. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You vaguely know how to do that. You know how car work.
Okay. If that's the case, this shall become backlog project. Stuff into the bag of holding.
Okay.
Yes.
If you take it apart, how many things do you have in your bag of holding?
Not enough for me to warrant asking that question because everything else is inside the hole.
Okay.
Is it
Okay.
gonna
Fair
try
enough.
to destroy shit from inside your bag of
No, no,
holding?
no, no.
Like
It's
all the
dead. It's
Yes,
pieces?
asleep. It's dead.
deactivated.
It's been deactivated.
Okay.
It's fine. It's
Right.
just weightage because bag of holding can hold 250 kilos.
Don't worry. Everything else inside there is basically nothing miscellaneous. It's just an explorer's pack, some extra rations, and a medical kit.
Yeah.
And a
If
Tinker's
I'm
tools.
not mistaken, a bag of holding, if you put one too many items, it just explodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we don't want that. You can definitely put the parts in a bag of holding if you so
Okay.
wish. You
Assuming
also
if I do,
find,
how much space do I need?
I'm gonna say it's like,
This is more for me to remember, like how much more shit I can shove in there before it fucking explodes.
the metal parts is about 50 kilos,
Oh,
so 100-ish pounds.
So I'm basically like half capacity for the bag at now, lah.
No la, one of three.
Okay. Awesome. I'll do
No,
that.
wait, I don't know how to math. 50
You
out of
said two-
250 kilos.
It's
50.
250.
One of
You
five.
just take 50. Yeah, 1-5.
1/5. Okay,
Yeah.
1/5. Okay, gotcha. Okay, no
Math.
problem.
You do spend time with the help of Branby and all to take apart, and you actually get 2 gems from the big one and from the little
Oh.
guy. Their little guy has a tiny gem,
Give me 1
which
second, let me pull up my sheet real quick.
okay.
Okay, go ahead.
The little guy has a tiny sapphire, probably no smaller than your fingertip. I don't know how many grams that is. It's very small, and you peer
Ooh.
into it, and it has runes, so many runes, a lot more complicating than floaties is. A lot more complicating. I say
At a
that
glance, do I recognize the handiwork?
make me a history check
Okay.
at advantage because you did
Oh, okay.
sort of do a thing before.
Do I also get artisan's intuition?
No.
Okay. Sad. First row. Oh yeah, a lot. I
Oh
forgot
yeah,
to
you need
purge.
you.
26.
Oh yes. Okay, that's good. That's good.
I'm gonna purge.
That advantage helped you greatly, and it just harkens back to handwriting that you recognize.
Oh boy. Do I recognize it as my own or someone I know intimately well?
Oh, it's definitely not your own. You know your scribbly ass handwriting.
I know
Um,
my chicken scratchings.
it's good for magic. It's not great for reading. Uh, at least your calligraphy is nice in a way. But no, this is more. I wouldn't say the handwriting per se. I would say the way the spells are being written. You know how you have grammatically correct ways of speaking, and
Wait,
people
hold
have
up.
very. Hold on.
I just wanted to clarify. By that, do you mean that it's written in a different spell language than I'm used to?
No, it's just dialectic.
Stylistic.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know,
okay,
you
okay,
know
okay.
how Ida speaks a certain way and Kang
Right,
speaks a certain way. You read
right.
the spell and you're like, okay, I recognize this inflection,
Understood. Gotcha.
and you
I
don't
thought it.
like what you see.
Okay.
For Mume, you feel a strange pull from the gem, the little one at the moment because the big one hasn't come out yet.
The one that pull out from the
The
mortar?
mortar, yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then when it feels the tug, and then I look at it, my fingertips like points at the gem and speaks to Valerius. That 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 must be where it was kept. The
I'm
souls.
staring at this thing, and it's like at the mention of this, does this look like a soul storing vessel that I would have made? At least
Yes.
way back when. It. Oh fuck. Okay.
It's
Shit.
the thing you were working on for the
Fucking
whole time.
said it
Fuck.
last session. I called it.
Fuck.
Well done, Valerius.
What do you
Took you
mean? Well
200
done.
years.
Wait, you could have done something that could have just easily used my magic for.
Wasn't this the thing you were like working on?
Well, not that I wanted it to succeed, but you know.
You were
Okay.
working on something you didn't
Um.
You're
want
like,
to
this is
succeed.
such a cool theory. I can never let this fall into the wrong hands. That would be an awful shame.
Oh god.
Okay.
I at the mention as I recognize this, I'm immediately leave the building and find not the leave the tent and find Gunlog.
I can.
Oh yeah, right. At the tent disappears.
Mhm.
Oh
It's
right.
uh. Thankfully, it's not snowing. So when you
Okay.
leave the area, you see sort
That
of
would be
like
funny.
this luminescent bubble pop. It's like boop.
Everyone just gets buried in snow. That would be very funny.
Thankfully, that
uh,
doesn't happen. And all of you are again subjected to very cold air because it was very comfortable in Valerius's little
I
half
was
but
already
circle.
outside, so whatever.
I was
Um,
outside as well.
everybody
I
sees Valerius sort of quickly stomp out.
with a
Uh,
grim look on his face, assuming he's not wearing his helmet.
yes. Mume, are you holding on to the gem, or is
After
Valerius
Oh
holding
no,
on to the
I
I
gem?
took it.
Oh, you
oh,
took it. Okay, 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 okay. Are you
can
still
I
looking at it?
follow him? Can I follow him because I need to check something with the gem as well.
Yeah, for sure,
I
for
will
sure.
follow him.
Hey, Valerius.
Hmm?
Could
I
have just shouted.
I look at I look at oh shit. I look at Doc Boss and
I
I
have a comfy blanket over me and I'm just like digging
absent
things out of the machine.
absent-mindedly Valerius just casts press D to make the blanket warm and beckons Dr. Boss forward to follow him.
Oh, alright.
Gunlaug is looking
Follow,
for
follow.
not snake eggs somewhere.
She's left. She's gone scavenging with Minu.
Fuck.
Okay, we're
Do you
going to.
I will not be far away because I am not good at finding my way back again. So like we're keeping camp in sight at all times.
Okay, well, we're going to divert the attention because thanks for reminding me that you're trying to find snake eggs.
No, not snake eggs.
Okay.
Whatever eggs.
Make me
Usable
a
eggs.
survival check with advantage, +3.
Okay. Yeah, hot sec.
Ghost
She's
will
a
also be
waffle of
looking for
foraging.
ingredients.
Okay.
See, Ghost is helping me. He's good at surviving.
All three of you. Okay, +4.
Nice. Give me 1 second. I'm
Can
just loading
do
my
it.
character sheet. Survival
24 plus 4,
plus
so
4.
28.
I'm so good at this.
So good. What are each of you
Eat eggs.
focused on? Because Gunnar, you also hear Minu just casually be a little bit excited about a wedding, and you see her occasionally look and pick at tiny, beautiful white and yellow flowers on the ground that seems
Oh.
partially obscured against the snow, but pushing out nonetheless. They seem very resilient.
Does Mina know the couple well? Or does she seem to know them well? Or is she
From
just
the
generally excited?
conversation, they've been stuck together for about a few days, so
It's just
like
latching on to the people that are also surviving with us.
pretty much they all have like this strange fondness to an old man that just wouldn't die.
Fair. I'll help her just gather a little bit of flowers as well at the same time then. But I am on the hunt for eggs from birds.
Okay.
So I'm like
28.
climbing some trees, just checking to see if I find some places.
You do spot what do birds have, like claws?
Yeah.
Talon.
Talons.
Talons? Okay, you find talon scratches on the ground at some point, and they seem to be walking in a direction where you find some kind of hidden burrow. Hidden to other creatures, but not to you. Because you're like, why?
Stick my hand rooting in there.
Okay, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Fantastic. I'm good at them. Oh,
16.
yeah.
Thankfully, it's just a panicked mama bird, so they don't have the best attack rolls.
Mhm. Look, I
you-
got AC 20. I'm not even concerned.
Exactly. So it tries something in there tries to attack you, but you sort of manage to move your hand in such a way where you feel a clutch of eggs, maybe about 3. You're not sure, and as soon as you touch it, you also feel that it's kind of soft.
The eggs are soft?
Yeah, the eggs are. You know how bird eggs
Really?
have a hard
Gotcha.
shell, but
Yeah.
lizard eggs tend to be a little bit softer.
I did not know this, and Gunlag definitely does not know this.
Okay, but you
It's
feel
not fun snake eggs.
Feathery.
it's strangely like soft, and you're like,
Okay.
hang on.
I don't know. I
Okay.
just go, huh, eggs? These are weird eggs.
And the thing is now viciously, furiously trying to attack your hand.
Yeah. I'll
It's not
brush it
doing
off. I'll take
much.
the eggs.
You hear a kerfuffle as the eggs are taken, and it follows you out, and you see this puffy, angry bird. It looks
is bird.
it is bird. It's just egg weird. It looks vaguely like a secretary bird. You know, the one that attacks snakes for fun.
Ah. Oh, is it there to eat? Am I stealing his food?
No, it seems very, very oddly protective.
Okay.
It also seems to have more lizard-like physiology, so it's not exactly like complete bird. It's more like Archaeopteryx-y.
Bird lizard.
You were saying more words.
Lizard.
Like
It's
Gunlag
a
does not know.
blizzard.
Yeah.
Haha.
She found thing. The thing is bird. It has eggs. I was told bird eggs good.
Yes. And then you see this bird just get shot by Mino, who is behind you.
Yeah, dinner too.
And then she goes, thanks. Usually we don't get that. They're pretty good eating. And those eggs, she sort of gently squishes them. Yeah, they're still good.
Oh, fantastic.
She also
3
has
likes
with
to
her
do.
like a whole bouquet at this point. Ghost, what are you searching for? Specifically.
While you're looking for eggs, he's looking for little condiments, namely honey and the like.
Honey.
Waffles with honey.
Yum
no.
yum.
Those
You
would be
can
lovely.
you
Your
can
new
find
favorite.
winter berries.
Mhm.
They are obscured in the various bushes that look like they're dead bushes, but they're not. Um, it's little light green bunches of berries, like raspberries but green. You pick several. There's a lot of them.
Mhm.
They're sweet and tart at the same time. It's delicious. If you boil it down, it would taste really good. Um, when it comes to honey, however, you do not find any because it is very cold.
He'll settle for the berries after a while.
Okay.
Oh
But you
no,
get
you know,
so much.
ecologically it's a disaster if you have no bees.
Yeah.
Yes. However, there are other insects that can pollinate plants.
How many of them do well in winter?
None of them.
They just hibernate until otherwise.
Like, there's not a lot of things that can survive winter, except for penguins.
Then it's more remarkable that the place like survived 250 years without pollination. But
Adaptation.
continue.
Yeah. You think ecologically that a lot of the things here are pollinated by smaller critters? So, like winter mice, birds, things that eat birds, accidental people,
Do
dogs.
they get like some sort of seasonal stuff? So you get like some periods where it's like maybe the snow goes a little bit and there's some sort of pollination period happening then.
I'm assuming throughout the whole time you've been hanging out with Mino, she does tell you there are seasons, but they aren't stark. Like out here,
Cold and extra cold.
yeah, it's cold and extra cold, and sometimes wet. Actually, all the time wet. Blech.
Yeah, what
Um,
helps is with Minu, and since we found things, he'll show Gunlock the berries as well as Minu and go, all right, we have time. Minu, can you fill us in on the how many 100 years it is? Tell us what you know.
I compared to several hundred years and old man Jaka, I actually haven't been alive for that long. Like 16 years isn't that long. And I wasn't really a good student, but as
Basic
far
history.
basic history, matriarch bad. Unless you live in the city, then she is good. She feeds them, but the rest of us have to work for her. If she and her forces don't like us, we get wiped out. Um, a lot of the old people, like the gnomes, the elves, and the other people that tend to live really long, as far as I know, were either killed, have gone into hiding, or live at Ice Root,
Huh.
or because they want to live the good life. I don't blame them. I don't blame them because I think if given the position, and somebody said, "Hey, move with me to Ice Root," I'll be like, "Cool. I don't like sitting out here in the cold." I mean, understandably, right? She takes like
Blame them if I was you.
2-3 pieces of berries, and then you see her face sort of pucker up, and she's like, "Oh, sour. Oh, what delicious."
All right.
I don't know. Like, I can't really recount the entire story for when the takeover. She puts the word takeover in bunny ears. Happened. I wasn't born yet. People told me it was bad. There were factions that would get together to fight her or her people, and then they died.
What factions do you know about?
She shrugs. She gives like the biggest shrug. She's like, I don't know the names.
All right then, thanks.
Sure.
You might have to chat with old
The
spry
old
man.
man.
He might have some more information.
Actually,
Just from having lived for a long time.
I was thinking of getting a move on at night so that I can reach them fast enough and bring them back here. I say that, but I would rather you guys keep moving to this spot. And then she She takes out her own map and then she points to an area further down in the mountains. If you could get yourself in the middle of the mountains, will be a little bit more secure.
It's easier for us to move.
She nods. Less. She does the hills are alive with the sounds of music twirl. Open.
That's true.
Plus, I'm kind of worried about the kids because I can take the cleric, the two ladies, with me, but I think you want to do the wedding first. So I think I'll just go myself. It's way faster.
All right. Do you need anyone of us to go with you?
And she shakes her head. It's faster if I go alone.
Okay. How good are you at hiding if someone finds you?
Um,
Or how good are you at fighting if someone finds you?
Minu, were you alone when you went to Gitter?
yep. My job was to go in, tell the mayor that we're coming in, ask if he's got a place to let us stay. We were gonna move to Githard permanently.
Well, he tends to Gunlock. She made to Gitter on her own. She can make it back to camp on her own.
She nods.
Sure.
Just how do we contact you?
Huh. You see her brows furrow.
Oh, I can do that.
Oh. Wait.
Just like talk in your head.
Oh. Yeah, you don't hear any reply. Like I have to choose to reply.
Yeah, you like you'll get a little message from me and you'll have the opportunity to respond back like once and then I have to like do it again.
Huh. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I heard people
Yeah.
used to be able to do that a lot, but I
I
don't
mean,
know.
it's similar to when I like had you in our heads when we were fighting, but like more long range and not as many messages.
Oh my god, that reminds me. So this is a thing that I heard. Once you become a little bit more well known, the matriarch forces tend to go after you in a sort of recruitment program. I don't know anybody
Oh.
like that. I don't know what happens if you reject them. But just a heads up, I guess. I mean, for you, she looks at Gunlog, and she looks at Gunlog. She's like, I guess it's the opposite for you since you ran away.
Yeah.
Huh.
And to be fair, the recruitment in the first place wasn't really voluntary.
Her face drops. I'm really sorry.
We're
your
past the point of sorry.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know how to deal with discomfort, so I'm just gonna keep talking.
You don't have to be sorry. She's going to be.
You see her face change with renewed hope at your
See,
words.
Grimlock look at Ghost and like slight concern. It's like, oh fuck. I guess we're gonna have to deal with this. He's decided. God damn
For
it.
Ghost, you've never seen anybody take to your words so strongly. Usually, most people do that in a very negative way, but this is hope. You've never been involved with any form of hope.
Ghost isn't quite sure how to take it because it's not the in the doing work for the family. Bad people do a lot of good things for the wrong reasons. So he's not unused to seeing people being grateful just because you're on their side for now. Most of it never came to anything long lasting, and he's not expecting it either.
I think this is the first time you're seeing this sort of reaction for nothing concrete
Hmm.
at all. Uh, Anyway, she continues to prattle on, and we go back to Valerius, Bosk, and Mume. Valerius is still walking away with the gem in his hand.
I'm still following.
Are you good? Where are we going?
We are going to look for Gunlock and Ghost. I need to share something with you two. Then I'll turn around fully to
Well, they're out getting
spew
food. They
my
will be back.
heart out a bit more. Then I turn back and I notice Mumi is there. It's like, oh fuck, I in the mind is like, oh fuck, I didn't realize you were following. And then screw it, might as well tell you as well. Valeris stops mid stride and turns around. And is like, okay, sorry, I just. He holds up the crystal in his right hand. It's like, this. I know what this is. And it's something me and Gunlog have tried to disrupt for years.
Tried
It
to what?
disrupt.
Okay.
It's the fruits of my labor, I suppose. 200 fucking years later,
Like
Valerius makes a
like a
mental
Riker's
note of.
project?
Yeah, Valerius nods and then makes a mental note of where he punts it and punts it about like 10 feet away from him.
Yeah, the small gem. I will go and grab it.
Was that important?
You grab the gem, and at first, it it burns you. Not, it doesn't give you damage. It just burns you when you first touch it, and then slowly you get used to the heat, and you pick it up.
Ah, oh, ooh, okay.
Yeah,
Ah,
we can probably tell Gunlog and Ghost about this when they're back from scavenging.
Yeah, but then I'll look back at you. It's like, Doc, this. I made this. This was my initiation project. The ability to rip the soul out of its mortal housing and shove it into a machine.
Oh,
can I
so
hear that, or am I just away now, unable to hear that?
I think he ran off. He
yeah.
ran off to get the thing. Oh,
I mean,
Valerius, you cheeky, sly little
Uh,
man.
I
I
can
mean,
still read lips if he's not wearing his helmet.
It's
I mean, to be
entirely up to
fair,
Valerius whether or
I
not
mean,
he wants
okay,
this to
first
be
of
shared.
all, what's it called? Like, mechanically speaking, G- Mume would have heard because Valerius punted it only 10 feet away.
That's
And
true.
Oh,
he's
alright.
speaking
Valerius
at normal volume.
is
okay, okay.
is minus one
He did.
strength, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Wait,
He
Oh,
hold
did.
up. Let
okay.
me
He
hold on.
did
Let
all
me
the
let
way
me
over
double
the
confirm. No,
rainforest.
Valerius is -2 strength.
Oh,
Oh
It's
no!
like the wimpiest throw. It's like
It's like,
He's
yes.
still Edna from my
oh.
other game.
He
Yeah.
throws it and the air resistance is stronger.
he throws it and it falls
Rough.
backwards.
Ya Allah, I did not need that disrespect, but yes, I punted 10 feet away, so I'm fairly certain he would have hurt me.
Yeah.
All right. I slowly walk forward with the gem in my hand. I will still clutch on it just to see if I can sense it, like how I sense my other trinket.
Mm-hmm.
To see if I can feel and understand the soul inside it. And then I
You
walk. Yeah. Okay. You
you
say
can
first.
feel a soul, but it is completely uncommunicative. Not that it won't speak. It's that you don't feel any any intellect.
Hmm. All right. And then I walk towards Valerius. It's like, you know, funny enough, uh, I can do this, not with gems, but I also could do this.
Oh no, that's not what I'm worried about. The ability to store souls is something that civilizations and people have been studying for centuries and millennia. I'm not worried about that. I'm not concerned that you have the ability to do so. More of the lives I took to get this project to where it was unacceptable. We snatched children off the streets.
Wait, what? You
Valerius
remember?
looks at Doc Boss. Wait, I told you this. What are you talking about?
Is this like from the before time?
Yeah, from the before times.
Oh, okay,
Did
okay.
Valerius tell everyone in the party?
I
Yeah,
don't
pretty
remember
much.
this information.
Pretty
I
much.
don't
Fair.
remember this information either.
Wait,
To be
what?
fair, though, he did like tell everyone his
Okay,
life story of
at
fucking
some
dressing up.
point, he would have
No,
been
I remember
brooding.
very clearly he didn't say this because the rest of his life story just revolved on the Soul Project.
Mm.
And considering who Bosk and Gunlock worked as, something like children would have been noticed a lot.
Oh
Yeah.
no no no
Like,
no no!
Gunlog is definitely aware of this.
Gunlock
This is
very
like
aware of this.
way before
Yeah.
he even left. Like this was his initiation to even get a job, an internship, when he was still trying to impress his parents.
They made him kidnap children?
Well, he didn't
They
know where the children were. He didn't know where the souls were coming from at all.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
found out while
Later.
investigating with Gunlaug.
Oh,
So it's more like an
okay,
inherited guilt.
right.
Wait, so
He was
there's
just like,
Gunlock
here's some
or
cool material that you could do some shit with, and it turns out it's children's souls from the slums.
Lol.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was the
does
biggest
Gunlock
punch in the
or
face.
Boss know that he kidnapped children at some point?
Yeah,
no,
well,
no.
not
He
him
didn't
personally.
kidnap children. He
We
was
as in Riker.
using
Rikers
children
was.
that were kidnapped
Yeah.
by his
Without
company.
knowing at the time, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, he thought the
Definitely
children were volunteers or some orphanage.
Not
no,
even
no.
he
No,
didn't
no,
even
he
see
didn't
them.
even know
Okay.
that
He
it
didn't
was
know it's
children.
children.
Like it
Yeah.
was already powered inside a gem, and he was like,
Okay.
"Oh, here's a gem. Do something with it. Like here's a microchip.
Okay.
Do something with it."
Like he doesn't
And then
even
later
know.
he was like, "What do you mean Soylent Green is people?"
Yeah. Okay. That's very
Yeah.
different
Yes.
Yep.
Like now
from
he
what you
just
said. Because
yeah,
you were
now
like, we kidnapped children off the
My
streets.
bad.
I'm like, wait,
I-
hold up, what?
I said we as reference and Rikers did. Okay, my bad.
By
Okay, okay.
association.
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
association guild type of thing.
They.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valerius,
oh.
as you say that, you realize that if the little one had a little gem, the big one would have a bigger gem.
Valerius's mind went from guilt and sorrow to abject horror. He's like, oh no. Wait.
The
Does,
Philosopher's Stones.
You
does-
had already begun to take apart the bigger one, though it took a while, and there seems to be an area where it's multi-layered, like a black box
No.
situation.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
What's wrong?
Valerius like points at the gem that Mume is holding aside. That is either a child's soul or one person's soul, and is compressed in a gem that small.
I know for a fact that there's no intelligence in this soul, right?
Yep.
Since it's not.
Then I turn back to Doc Boss and Doctor, have a hypothetical with me. If a gem that small powers a construct such as the mortar, which is not too big, how many do you think we need to power something as big as the graph drone?
I turn around and look at the drone.
Which is now completely exposed in the open.
Yep.
I'm thinking.
I mean, it was never unexposed in the first place. This is a large object. It wouldn't fit with you. It like half of
Right.
it would have fit inside.
Yeah, because we did
Is-
dismantle half of it and shoved it inside to
Pretty much, yeah.
dissect and whatnot. Yeah.
Is there a check I can use to estimate this, or do I just guess as me?
Is there a possibility?
At this
I
point,
can,
the
yeah.
person who can answer that question is Valerius because he had worked on this before, and this is you going, is this rhetorical?
Yes, I don't know. I mean, if you're judging by mass, maybe 20, 30?
Do I know the correct answer to this?
You don't look at it in terms of mass. Let me get you to roll me an Arcana check with whatever you can use.
Okay. Pure straight arcana?
Yes,
You can
with
add
your
your artificer.
yeah, that
That's
thing.
Okay.
Oh, big.
it's
Oh,
probably
30.
30.
Nombo
like
besar,
50.
nombo besar.
Monstrous. You know that you threw this question out expecting some kind of answer that you had already a feeling about. That little thing and how the mortar was reacting seemed to have limited amounts of intelligence. The bigger one would need more thinking capacity. So you think that it would need more souls.
Right.
I could tell you this much. If this is a child, then this is a very young
Oh,
child.
you also know that it doesn't have to be children. It just needs souls.
Yeah,
It
it
just
needs
makes
souls.
sense, yeah.
That's yeah, and continue as a. If it's not a children, then this might be splice of whatever soul that has not much intelligence in it.
Is that theory correct?
You're not sure. You just know souls power gems. More souls power more complex systems.
Right. So my question is, with that knowledge, can Valeris deduce roughly a ballpark number of how many souls it will take to power that big thing?
Wait,
You're
why
not
does it
sure.
matter how many souls it is?
Valeris like speaks to us like, let's put it this way: if you wanted to have, if you wanted to build like a big box, like if you want to build a chest, you need X amount of materials, right? If you want to
Yes.
make a larger chest, you need more materials.
Yes.
Same concept,
Yes, but why does this matter?
because it means that they had to harvest from more people.
Yes, and look what we ended up doing to that village. They're clearly not in need of souls. Or they can harvest them remotely.
I
And more.
can I can answer that question, but you won't like it.
Turn around and nod.
I believe they can harvest souls remotely and anywhere, as long as it's in this region.
Valeris's helmet, which was being held limply in his left arm, clatters to the ground. What you say? They can what?
The parents, I was with the two kids and their parents when they were killed. I saw it firsthand. I heard also rumors and uh, information of what the Matriarch's forces can do. I saw it myself when the monstrosity killed both of them. Their souls are wrenched away, like sucked or pulled into somewhere else. It was not like wrench, which is like what I saw in robot, the robot ones. But this one is more like pull, sucked, like immediately disappeared, not destroyed.
Uh, while Mume is halfway through his explanation, Valeris is gonna ritual cast detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
He does not believe that a spell or an ability with this large of an effect would not leave any magical traces behind.
No, but this didn't happen here. This was back when we were in the village.
Yeah, in the village, yes.
I know, I'm still doing it
If
just in
we
case
think
it's
the whole
evade.
area is
Yeah.
affected,
Okay.
Ah, okay.
10 minutes later.
whole country could be.
You explain what you're doing, right? It's
Yes.
like,
Yes, I
oh,
do
I'm
explain.
going to okay. All right, let's go back to the like actual camp
Valeria
before you
sighs as
continue.
right, right, of course. Sorry for storming off in such a manner.
The black
Right.
box where you decide to settle is near the
Yes, so I
the
can
huff.
continue pulling out pieces of the
Correct,
husk.
correct.
Are
As
you?
he focuses, sorry, yes,
I'm asking Valeris. Is he taking both of the gems?
No,
Because
no, we only have one at the moment. The other
Mhm.
one is still inside the
like a
the
walls
hard
of the
shell.
machine.
oh
It's a
the
Ferrero Rocher.
okay.
Oh,
So
Yes,
oh,
we need
that
uh
to
was
unpack
horrible.
it.
I'll grab the small one, even though there's like limited intelligence. I'm trying. I'll keep trying the entire way, all the way back, while he does his ritual. Try to communicate with the soul, hoping that there is even a slight bit of intelligence, or like even bestial intelligence is like a little bit.
I'm gonna answer you first because it's the shortest. The
Think
soul
it's a
is there,
battery.
but it's just there's nothing responding to you. It feels like electricity, but there's nothing to connect.
Hmm.
Lights are on, nobody's home.
All right. All right. I'll do something later, but I'll walk back to the camp first.
Busk, you enlist the help of Branby to sort of pry open the shells to get to the delicious gemmy center inside. Eventually, you find yourself uh, a proud owner of a very high quality yellow sapphire, and it seems to be rune marked. That's when
Okay.
Valerius, you finish your ritual. The
Mhm.
gem is
Is it bigger?
glittering. It's much bigger. I would say that one, the smaller blue sapphire, is scant bigger than your the tip of your finger.
Hmm.
I literally like three mm wide.
Okay,
Okay.
Is
I
it
know
three?
how big
Yeah,
that
it's
is.
three mm wide.
Yeah, like a
The
tiny thing.
the bigger yellow sapphire is about an inch and a half.
Oh, ya Allah.
Why did we go from one
One
unit
Yeah.
to the other?
Come on.
because
Fine.
because because Malaysians work in both.
Brain.
Okay,
Okay.
how much is an inch and a half?
Is it like half of my hand? I don't even know.
It's much
And
bigger than
it's
3 millimeters.
much bigger. It's as long as
Yes.
your thumb.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay,
thumb
fair.
length.
Inch and a
Okay,
half is
yeah.
much bigger than three
So I'm
millimeters.
just measuring my thumb in multiple direction and
It's
imagine it
actually really
3D.
huge for like a gemstone.
In that
Yeah,
case,
it's
it can be
big.
held
Is it like
in.
cut and polished?
It's polished, but it's not cut.
Okay.
Like it's a very high-ish quality gem, but it's not jewelry quality.
Yep.
3
So
centimeters, almost 4.
Found this hilarious.
Okay, Valerius, you are not blinded by all that bullshit. But there's magic on the sapphire, there's magic on the gem, and then you look up. And I need you to make me a constitution say no. Wisdom saving throw.
Throws up.
Was Has it been a long rest yet, by the way?
No.
No.
Shit.
Y'all haven't finished the
How-
day yet.
we
Okay,
are
that's
still
Okay,
in
okay.
the
Limited
Still
range.
It's good. You look up and you see swirling patterns, and they look like they're heading through 7 different directions. They seem to be crisscrossing over arcing you.
Valerius, again, for the second time today, drops his helmet to the ground and falls backwards on his ass while staring at the sky.
I imagine it's nothing good.
I already figured something like that.
Oh, this is not good. Yeah, it's. Valerius takes a gander and looks at the horizon. Does it go further than the horizon?
It does not. It seems to. You seem to find yourself looking at a bigger version of Leoman's tiny hut.
Oh, crap.
You're in a tiny hut, only it's massive.
A big tiny hut.
A big
A
tiny hut,
large
like
hut, if
miniature
you
space
will.
hamsters.
I
Miniature space hamster.
guys, we're in a barrier of sorts, similar to the spell I used to conjure the hut.
Tell me something I don't know.
Mume, you feel
Sure,
slightly
why
offended that
not?
nobody knew that's what you
Nobody
were
took,
talking about.
yeah, like nobody took me seriously until someone said, "Oh, we are in a dome."
Mume, you know this.
Yes, I knew.
Um,
It
We
is.
oh,
disregarded what
Yeah,
he
yeah,
said. We're
like
like, I don't know what this
I
guy's
don't
talking
know.
about, man. He's crazy.
He's just a cat man. He's a
yeah.
cat man. Um, Valerius, you thankfully still have your wits about you as you realize what you're looking at. There seems to be grid-like patterns keeping this in place. You see shining beyond you, beyond the surface cloud cover that seemingly obscures daylight, sort of slightly dissipate in one area, and you look closer.
Spyglass, zoom, magnify, whatever.
Enhance. Let me find the thingy. Okay. You look in that slight gap. It's slowly obfuscating itself again, but not before you get a catch of an undulating background. You see a shimmering opalescent sheen, sort of like an oil slick against a frosted glass. And then it gets obscured again.
I'm so sorry, but could you by chance type that out for me? My brain too tired to process what you just said.
Okay. Pretend there's curtains covering a window, but somebody opens the curtains a peek, and then instead of glass, the glass is frosted, and over the frosted glass, somebody smeared oil. So it's kind of shiny and moving.
Could you repeat that?
I'm so
No.
confused. What am I trying? What am I supposed to take away from this? That there's another dimension?
Look at
Shrug.
it. Look at how like Arealis Boreas, is that what it called? Like the
Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, because he
Borealis.
said Arealis Boars. That's the only thing that's in my head right now.
Yeah, so, sorry, but
Just a
yeah,
bunch of pigs with really like large areolas.
no,
Oh no,
no,
No.
no. But yeah, that phenomenon in the North Pole, South
Yes,
Pole, that thing, yeah,
Aurora
that
Borealis.
yeah, Aurora Boreal. Yeah, so imagine like a frosted thinner glass, but that one just keep moving.
Yeah. But all the colors of the rainbow.
Yeah, just keep moving.
Yeah.
is this a spell I recognize?
You don't know this
It's
spell.
just a magic.
It's
Accept it and
magic.
move on.
Yeah.
That's what I have always done.
But
You're telling the
you're the only one.
artificer.
You're the only one who sort of sees this at the moment. Nobody else can see the grid lines, and that spot is gone now.
I described this in detail to everyone in front of me. It's like there's grid lines going across the sky and some veil beyond the protective dome. I don't know what that is.
The entire place where Matriarch controls is sealed.
It's probably what they're using to harvest the souls.
Not just that, it's keeping everything inside it.
Wait, I look at Kang. Sorry, I look at Mume.
Who's Kong? No.
What is
Mume.
Kang?
Me boy.
Mume. I look at Mume and I ask them, does the name insert name of country who made Valerius's pocket watch Does that name make any sense to you?
Uh, uh,
What country is that?
okay.
It's not Korea.
Sha, can
No.
you?
Momi
Okay.
wasn't
No.
here in campaign 1, you
I-
know.
No, I wasn't here in
Yeah, I
campaign,
know.
so
Here's the thing. Mome is a catman. Catmans don't live very long.
I only
Mome
live
is
100
how
years.
old?
I don't know. That's
I'm currently around. Let me check. I'm not 40. I think I'm 30. Let me
Okay,
check.
let me-
You
30.
said
okay.
4, and I'm like, oh, sure,
let
fair.
me
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
instead of name of country, then maybe you can say name of continent the country is on. Does that ring a bell to you, Mume?
Mome, you look at him as if he just said a word salad. Like, some of the words you know individually. And then there's a name where you're like, that sounds like a very pretty woman, I guess.
Because I do not distinguish it as anything I know, name of people or place. I would say, no, none of those rings a bell.
Mome, you distinctively know the kind of education that you got. And let's just say history and global knowledge doesn't exist. Because why have global knowledge when you can't even exit the island?
Like the thing is, I'm not sure what you said is like. Is it in here? Is it out there?
Okay. Besides the map that we have in front of us right now, are you aware of any other land masses that exists?
I repeat, it keep everything in, and I follow up with nothing goes out. I do
Oh,
not
this is
know
like a
any.
big soul farm.
I do not know anything beyond this land. This is all I know. This I just like gesture this in that just
Gestures
everywhere.
all
Yes,
the
yes,
snow.
oh yeah, all the snow. This I try to get out of those barriers physically, and temporarily shift myself into ghost walk. Like they seen it before. Uh, just like a second or two, just shifting into it as like even in that form. They use this to keep them here, us here.
Valerius is mumbling to himself at this point. He's like, either the southern countries have fallen, or even they can't do anything about this issue. Great. Right. Sorry for that, and apologies for not believing you in the first place. It's just at least 200 years ago, the ability to harvest souls uh, remotely was a far fetched prospect. Something that would take centuries to achieve, and the higher end of centuries for that matter.
At this point, Gunlag, Ghost, and Minu arrive back at the camp with all your spoils and bushels of berries and a dead bird.
Dang.
Dinner.
Oh, yes. We don't have to eat those rations anymore.
We got chicken and waffles here.
But the ration is delicious though.
Uh, y- I guess you just don't really know how to cook very well then.
Oh, slander.
Oof. Ooh. Anyways,
Wasp is
Here, let me.
throwing shade.
I mean, it is a luxury out here that we don't have.
Exactly, so we should appreciate it when it comes.
Do you not hunt?
That's about it. Just normal those style stuff, not like cooking.
I want to dump all of the ingredients we found in front of the baker so she can whip us off some waffles.
She sees the 3 eggs that you brought, and you have never seen her more excited in the past few days as she is now. And she starts prattling off on the kind of eggs these are, and she's very impressed that you got it because they can be really vicious. And then
Delicious.
she
Yes, look! Points at the dead bird.
she's shocked.
Got chicken too.
Oh, wow! those? Okay, they are analogous to geese, Canada geese,
Yummy!
Burrow geese.
burrow geese. Instead of swimming, they burrow. As in, also their temperament is like geese,
Yep.
but
Yes.
also
Would
they're
we-
fat. Like
We should
they.
find more of them. If they are aggressive, they're easier to catch.
Here's the thing. Now that you know they are like geese, they also have a lot of fat around them, which can be used
Oh,
for
yum.
molotovs and other
Ooh,
flammable material.
we can make makeshift fire fire spell.
We can eat it.
You can
Mhm.
also
Yes.
eat it. They are very high in calories.
Tasty, delicious.
Exactly.
Oh, deal at least one fire
Comfy.
damage to the matriarch with a goose.
And then
Hey, but
all
or
of
we
you
can use it as
hear
a
this conversation in the background as Mino presents the bride and bride, or potential bride and bride, with bouquets. She's like,
Aw.
I thought it'd be really nice if you had some flowers, and I know you want to get it done and over with, but we don't do a lot of weddings when we're moving so much. I don't want to see this. So I am gonna leave you guys here and go to Snowshift and then bring back our leader. So
Wait, we're not meeting here, are we?
no,
We
you're
should still keep
meeting
moving.
further down. Can I have your map?
Yeah.
Here.
Here.
She looks at the map and then she marks another point. I need you guys, and I know you're good enough trackers that you'll find your way there, but I need you to be in the middle of these three sisters. It's like a set of three little hills, not mountains, they're hills. The mountains are further up
Knolls.
north.
We can do that.
I can
I'm
get them
sure you
there.
can. There should be a few hiding spots. You guys know the entry bird whistle for Snowshift, right? And then she whistles it.
Do I know what that is?
You don't know what that is. Good luck
I
doesn't know
don't
what
know
that
what
is,
that
but
is.
Valerius,
Also, not and look at Valerius.
Yes. both of you know what that is, and I assume both of you give a reply.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, "Okay, good. When we're on the way, we'll make that noise, and you can reply, and we'll find you."
Okay. How long do you think it will take you guys to get there?
Let's see. She does a big calculate, and she's like, "I think I can get back overnight. I'll be with you in a day and a half. We'll be traveling fast."
Do I think I can get everyone there in a day and a half?
Yes.
Okay. We'll see you there then.
The location she pointed you out is closer, you assume, than the location she's going to.
Yes. Okay.
Ghost will say though, in the event that something happens, is there a second place?
This area is kind of safe. You should be able to find various secondary and tertiary places to make camp.
Alright.
They don't really go in these valleys as much. I'm not sure why. I guess it's not straightforward.
I'll also message you tonight and midday tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll be catching up on some rest. Maybe midday tomorrow, just to touch base.
All right.
Yeah.
You
Anyway,
say they don't like valleys.
not that I've seen them. Anyway, I mean, patents
You
are
don't like these particular valleys.
well. They
Shrug.
don't like valleys in general. I think they go from point A to point B in a straight line, and we're sort of doing a dance.
To be fair, Valleys are more troublesome to travel through. It
She
takes more
nods.
time overall.
But it is much safer, especially with kids.
Good to know.
Anyway, I'm gonna pilfer some rations. And then she takes like 5. She
You
looks
sure
at
you
you.
don't want to stay for dinner?
Nah, the faster I get out,
Point at the chicken.
And waffles.
she's fighting really hard. She's like,
There's
"Oh,
waffles too.
the faster I go, the faster I can come back and maybe watch a
Alright.
wedding." And then she's no longer apologetic about grabbing food, and then she grabs like,
there will be more chickens, I suppose.
you know what? A wedding feast. On the way back, I will gather as many delicious animals as I
that
can
you
find.
carry.
As long as Anyanka doesn't scare them. Okay, I gotta go. She shoves the food in her backpack, and you watch her. For a
Scuttle.
person with no like legitimate D&D class, she's fast,
Alright, be safe.
and she's gone.
All right, time for me to take apart a different thing. I take the goose. And I
Valerius,
will take it
What
away.
did you find
deep
out?
feather.
He sees the things in pieces. Did
Mm.
you find anything?
Valerius will fill you in. It's
Alright.
not good. And then I go off to defeather a chicken.
Yeah. We weren't expecting good, were we?
Also won't be good, but what is
Valerius?
informative?
Ah,
Okay.
People have decided to come into my office and make news. I shall now mute. Yes, I replied. Noise.
Where texts are peeing.
Where
now.
texts are peeing. I'm reading them out loud. Noise. He gestures. Valerius gestures for the group to follow him out of earshot. He takes you all just away from the camp and whispers, "I will do a dramatic reenactment of the text." Right now, he is
I
typing.
see.
Dramatic typing.
Typing so fast.
Oh my god, the swiftness. So how is everyone?
We'll do little. Is that me? Click, click.
It's just random typing. No more people. Okay, out of earshot. Valerius points to the crystal Mume is holding in their hand, and a yellow gem sits comfortably. Actually, can I get anybody who has had their hands on this particular gem make an investigation check? Somebody can choose to assist another person for advantage.
Oh, is that mean that
Oh,
I,
I
the
took
one who
that
held,
thing.
I, the one who held it, would be just like
Anybody who picked it up and looked at it for 5 minutes can do this
Does
check.
does this count as involving undead? Because I get advantage if so.
God damn it, they finally left.
At this point, although it is imbued with undead energy, it is not considered undead.
Okay, that's a 22 then.
That's good enough.
okay.
I'll make a
What about the
separate
rest?
roll.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Then I'll make a separate roll
Big.
then.
Do I get to add my artifices nonsense to this?
Yes.
There you go. 29.
Oh, big.
31.
All of you.
So smart.
Boss, you recognize a few things, but not as much as Valerius and Mume. You both, Valerius and Mume, you go through the runes. Mume, you don't understand the runes per se. Valerius, you understand it more. You understand the syntax and the writing. And you both also find that there seems to be a space, like a little divot in the bigger yellow gem that looks like it should fit a smaller blue gem.
Oh.
Combine the gems,
No, not
Valerius.
right now.
Wait, are we doing the whatever toy thing it is? Like you can open it up and then there's a smaller version of
It's
it,
a
and then
Polly
later.
Pocket. No.
We're combining mechanical pencils together to form a spaceship.
Oh
Yes.
no!
But it's there. It seems to be looking for an insert.
Late revelation, but other information comes first.
Yes.
Valerius, like after we're out of earshot, points to the two gems. He's like, "Good luck. Despite our best efforts, it appears we're unsuccessful."
Huh?
That was my project.
Your your project? Like,
Yes.
During your 250 years.
No, it was the souls. They've continued where I left off.
are you fucking kidding me?
I'm afraid not.
Is it recent?
I unfortunately recognize the rune craft on those gems. It appears an element of Riker's yet lives.
I thought you said they were like good now or some bullshit.
Wait,
What?
this
Wait, what?
reminds me
When did I
that
say that?
that encampment where they were made to expect help from the military being good to them.
Oh
Do you
god.
remember?
The mining town?
Yes.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
about that?
Might be
Oh,
that over again.
oh no.
I mean, for all we know, they could have stuffed half a bro in there. Fuck.
I
So she
There's
just spent fucking 250 years just collecting souls? Is that how she's... Oh my god, is that how she's kept us alive?
Valerius
Probably.
points to the sky. There's we're
There's a
in
barrier.
yes. There's I suspect more than one.
What, soul gathering barrier? Like, what?
It
It
appears
traps everyone.
yes.
Is this the ritual that we failed to stop?
I cannot say for certain. I just know it's there and
Fuck.
it is too complex for me to understand what effects does it have.
Could this be what she's had you working on for this whole time?
I will willfully take the wisdom saving throw to attempt to remember this. Can I attempt to DM?
Unfortunately, you don't have a choice in the decision for whether you fail or pass. It's up to the dice.
Yeah, I know.
But
I'm just saying
you
that
can
I like to
choose
roll.
to focus to reach into a memory.
Can I focus and give myself disadvantage on the roll?
Yes, you can. How do you give yourself disadvantage?
Uh,
That will make me decide whether it's a Constitution or a Wisdom.
uh,
Oh, can I help if he's trying to remember?
Sure, we can. We can just mock
Yeah,
him about all his failures.
oh, you
Yeah, I was
asshole.
like,
Is
it's
that
so
helpful?
mean.
it,
Why?
it might make
How
it
would
might
that
make him
help?
fail,
Huh?
so he can
It gives
remember more.
disadvantage to wisdom save.
Yeah.
Ah,
If I
yes.
talk about
Vicious
how they have,
mockery.
I was
Oh,
thinking more
oh
like
wait.
reminding him of how his research, his
We
like
just
all the
Asian
achievements
parents
into
him.
his.
We just Asian parents him for the full
Why
duration.
could you be like your cousin? He succeeded, Rikers. Why
Good
couldn't you?
luck.
Okay,
You
how do you want to cause him disadvantage and severe discomfort at this point?
Okay, Ghost will just speak. Valerius, a lot depends on this more than you.
I
Suck
think
it up.
it seems they've used your research for all this time, probably forced you to keep doing it as well. Imagine all the souls they've taken from your research.
Wait, what? Removal of head and legs? What? Oh, the chicken. Okay.
Oh, the chicken.
I
Just,
thought
just,
Boss was taking
I'm
off
going
his
Boss,
head.
to.
boss is not with us. She's dealing with chicken.
Okay, here's the thing. She's doing. You guys were taken far away from the camp, so you don't see this. Unfortunate. Okay. I would say, would that be enough for Valerius to be withered?
He's kind of a crybaby.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
He is a big baby.
Fucking
Make
children, Valerius. The
make
children.
a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage -1.
I also have a
saw
question.
the
I have a
minus
question. Has Valerius told us that he's recognized his fiance's work?
Oh, that was last session.
Yeah, but has he told us that? I can't remember if that was
Yeah, he
like
did.
you. Yeah.
I don't think he did.
He said that he was intimately he knew intimately the person who
Yeah.
But
worked
that could
on
mean
this machine.
anything.
No,
Yeah,
it could.
Yes,
Come on.
he didn't specifically say,
Okay,
but
yeah.
that
Yeah.
is what he said. I
Yeah.
remember.
Well, can I suggest to him that his girlfriend might have been working on this the whole time as well?
Yeah, that would have been. I'm
Oh yeah,
fairly certain that would give like the biggest of gut punches.
emotional damage.
Very big emotional
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
Okay, what am I
But
rolling?
disadvantage. Wisdom saving throw -1.
Wow, of course the time I wanted to fail, it rolls high. What is
God,
this nonsense roll
Don't do
20?
anything right, Valerius.
Oh,
Okay, 14.
I didn't fail good.
Unfortunately, is not enough for a full flashback, but what you get is a memory of data being stored in crystals. Not
you just
necessarily,
said data?
yeah, not necessarily memories of you being in any one situation, just the knowledge flashed in your head as you tried to focus, hand still clutching the gem, with the knowledge that another little gem goes inside of it. Like, you know that you can synthesize the information in gems. You're not sure if this gem has any information. It does have dead people inside with your tablet.
Valerius, as he recalls this, and while everyone's is semi insulting him, he's like,
Not Mume. Mume just standing there.
Mumi's like, is this normal for this
Your
group?
friends are asking you.
This
Yes,
uh,
yes, it is.
this ally workshop is brutal than what I expect.
Okay, Valerius will pull out his tablet real quick and put the gem below the tablet a la NFC style and start scanning it.
Okay. Did you put the little gem in?
I will okay. Before
it-
that, I do the small gem on its own first. Does that yield me any results?
The little gem is scanned by your tablet, by your tools, essentially.
Hmm.
It seems to be holding a part of a set of coordinates.
Guys, there's coordinates on this gem, and I think I know how to get the rest of these coordinates.
Where,
Oh,
what
jolly.
coordinate is it? Is it where you were held?
I I don't remember. It's somewhere important, some facility.
You're not sure about this particular gem.
Right.
You just know that there's data inside, and it can be a myriad of various different kinds of data.
Valerius looks at the rest of the party gather in front of me. It's like I can most likely grab more information, but I am not sure if there's any countermeasures that might attempt to harm me if I attempt to synthesize it. If you guys are willing to put up a fight, I can start the process.
We already beat
Wait.
them, whatever they were. We're ready.
Mhm.
I'm here. I'll help.
I'll look at Goodluck, who said wait.
Do we maybe want to not do that right at this fucking second?
I. Ghost is right. We don't have much time to spare.
Okay.
All right, Valerius takes a
How do
step
we
back.
know? We have lots of time potentially. Like, what's the crunch here?
The crunch is that
If the
eventually.
coordinate is important and near, better we know now than when we move away from it.
All right.
All right, Valerius takes a step back and sets the big gem on the ground and looks
The
at the rest of
ghost
the
will
party.
stand right behind Valerius, very nicely and protectively. Not
Not
ominous
menacing
at
at all.
all.
Lamau, funny sia. Anyway, Valerius pulls out the smaller gems like, all right, here goes nothing, and carefully drops it into the thing.
Okay, I need you to. You need to run a high level identify spell.
I can bump it at level 3.
Okay? And then I need you to, with all the things you have at your disposal, because this is a very, very high check, make me Arcana.
Can I have Goodlog as another spellcaster assisting me in casting Identify or Detect Magic or something along the lines of that to potentially give me advantage on the check?
I was gonna ask that too.
You will not get advantage from a detect magic because you know it's magical. How and because
Can I try to help just kind of channel some of my more powerful magic, like lend it to him, or like in some way kind of assist him and
Don't
his
you
strength?
have don't you have
I don't have
enhanced
identify.
ability?
Yeah, is that
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 gonna
would
give
gives you
me?
help.
advantage of on the check, right?
That's
Mm-hmm.
a good point.
Is that
Let's
how it
just do that then.
works?
All right,
Yeah.
cool, awesome. All right, let's
Mainly smarts.
go.
Make him
Oh,
smart.
nice. Okay, let's go.
There we go.
7, okay, 27 plus
Plus.
Does your
D4.
1d4 apply here, and can you flash
Yes,
of genius?
29 plus flash, so 29 equals to 34.
Okay, 34.
Potentially, I could make my thing. I'm
Bardic
looking for.
inspiration, someone.
I have the inspiration, but not bardic
Wait,
inspiration.
wait, can someone cast bless on me before I make this roll?
Look,
Too
I
late.
can
Bless is
Too late, damn
I can
it.
yeah.
goldening bond and bless potentially. But
You
No, but bless is
Bless is
concentration and
yeah,
a
you're
concentration.
already
skill.
Yeah.
concentrating on
Yeah.
enhanced
yeah,
ability.
how about
Okay.
guidance? Can I guidance him?
Guidance is
Concentration.
also
It
concentration.
is also
See, that's
concentration.
oh,
Yep.
fuck, it is.
Yes.
Never mind.
Bad.
So
Okay.
you cannot.
All right.
Unfortunately, it's really, really high. What was it, 34?
34. Does not
Just
make it.
let me remind you. In official D&D books, anything higher than 33 is godlike.
I see.
Just reminding you guys that exists. Like
right.
god
Yes.
tier nonsense.
Yes.
It's like, oh, you're all
So all of you watch as Valerius's tablet blinks into life. It starts decoding. You start seeing numbers and letters flash across the screen.
Valerius has like another separate, smaller iPhone tablet jotting down this information.
Okay. It starts to decode a location that these units were moving to, not from, to. They were seemingly given these coordinates. And then it starts to decode package files. Little bits of content. Tiny PDF pieces. And you read through it. All of you see this. There are folders about research on humanoid testing of black ooze. Codename Ivan. That the move was some kind of relocation of assets to a new and uninfected site called the Everglades Medical Research Facility. There is also a location for the infected site, and it's marked as the Bloomington Medical Research Facility. All these names mean nothing to you. But for Mume,
Yes.
make me a history check.
All right.
Does he get advantage of anything?
No. He's trying
Uh,
to recall location.
yes.
He's
Okay.
dumb.
No, he's not dumb. It's just
I'm,
that this is
I'm not.
this is
Yeah.
like, okay, Ida, imagine
I
this.
am only joking, okay?
It's a bit like me going, Ida, so you know this shop called One Utama?
Of course, I
And
get that. I was just joking.
Mume getting
Very okay. So
17 is good.
17 is
You
because I have the reliable talent. Okay, never mind.
okay, well, it's good enough. It's good enough. Like you need a higher than 15.
Okay.
You're not sure what this Everglades place is, but you have heard of a Bloomington Medical Research Facility, and it's, funnily enough, just a bit away from Folsom. It's not underground. It's above ground.
Wait, what? Really?
There's a medical
Above ground
facility.
research facility.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's probably very
Fal-
safe then.
wait. Folsom. But Folsom is underground and it is above ground. How? Where? Like, I'm from Folsom. Can I know where it is? Is it very
I
far
just
from us?
told you. It's very far from you right now,
Okay.
but it's not far away from Folsom.
Okay.
Somebody
That's
remind me to update the map with all
right.
these names.
Update
Uh,
map.
okay. So you gave me facility name, which is the Bloomington Medical Facility.
Correct. The new facility is called Everglades. And the black ooze testing is codename Ivan.
Do any of us know an Ivan?
None of you know an Ivan. You're not, unless you watched
I wonder if
Power
Boss was
Rangers.
assisting with the Black Rose
Um,
testing in
I
this town.
I would by the name of the Bloomington, I would um tell Valerius, I know that facility, but it's nowhere close to here.
Has it been marked on the map? No.
No, it
No.
hasn't.
Ah,
I'll have to update it later.
okie dokie.
Valerius on a separate, smaller phone size. On his phone, go through the database of old Riker files. Anything referencing Ivan?
No,
Was
not
the
at all.
Rikers ever involved in any medical research besides
Many,
cancer?
so much medical research. Part of the income that you get is work with government agencies, both in Krera and on other continents for research grants.
Also, just ask Valerius. Your old project that you're not proud of. What was it called?
Fuck, I gotta come up with a name. 1 second, random generator.
We'll call it Butterfly.
No, that's a horrible name.
It's
No,
a good name.
because you die in one form and then you're reborn in another.
Exactly.
I was gonna
You
call
die
it Project
become
Fetus, but okay.
beautiful.
Oh, Project Finish is way more.
Project Finish is so typical though.
No, I said fetus.
Oh, fetus. Oh no.
That is
oh
a
my
lot
no.
worse.
That is
a lot
so
worse.
terrible. That is like
That's
the
why
worst.
they
How-
didn't
How
let you
did you
name
name
any.
it that
I-
and not know it was
you-
evil? Like, come on.
Yeah, it's you would not name like a secret project fetus. Like you would name it something dumb, like
you gotta have like
tacos.
a like Project
Okay.
Paperclip kind of like
Yeah,
Project Rebirth then.
No,
Project
that's not good either.
You
tell everyone
Okay,
what it is.
wait, hang on,
you didn't know
wait.
this was a soul.
Memo note to self: never let Joe name secret projects.
Secret things.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just name it the most obvious things ever.
It's like, huh?
Come on.
What
Okay,
was the
fine.
goal of this project?
Soul transfer with memories and abilities intact.
Okay,
So,
so like Lazarus.
Even that's a
pull
terrible
random
classic
Batman
one.
reference.
No, it's
Very
not
classic,
just
though.
the Batman reference. Anyway, Moth.
So
Project Moth.
Moth. Okay, sure.
Because-
Project Moth.
Because Asians believe that when a moth goes into your house, that's a ghost. That's your ancestors.
that is some reincarnation stuff right there.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah, even my grandparents believe that.
Yeah, I
Wait.
do that sometimes.
Wait, soul transfer. Soul transfer.
Yeah, we
Good
as
luck.
in
Boss, Valerius, you say the 4 children were killed ritually,
Valerius not.
Yes, well, it sure
Yes.
fucking looks
and
like
you're
it. That's a plot.
and you're still called Myra's order. What are the odds that
Oh.
something involving the soul was there?
Probably pretty fucking good.
Hmm. Okay,
Um,
there's a rematch.
DM
Yes.
question: is there a possibility, because I am able to know what thing have soul, because like I saw the mortar construct that has a soul but shapes like it.
hmm
Am I able to know if there is multiple soul in one individual?
The easy answer for this is you saw the mum soul get sucked out somewhere. But when was it the net that was attacking you guys? Like you punched
Yes,
one of
yes,
them. You punched one
yes.
of them to death, and you saw it expel like a glob that tore itself apart.
So I won't know it is a congeal or separate entity. I just like it looks like one thing.
Yes.
Oh,
You're
okay.
you're smart enough to guess that it got torn apart because it was congealed multiples. You're not sure how many.
All right. Okay.
Okay, I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry. I
No,
need
no,
to
no.
know.
This was because I was laughing about the whole poorly named things.
Oh.
Can somebody put me back in the right place? God damn.
Uh,
What do you need?
we were at the name. Oh, Ghost asked, give me the name of your project.
Okay, so it's Project Moth
And
slash
before that,
fetus.
so
slash-
before that,
Moth
he was
fetus.
talking about Ghost was talking about is there possibility that there is the soul or whatever that is still there after the sacrifices of the 4 kids, and one of you guys, which is Kunlao, is still called Myra's order. He's making that guess.
uh, again?
Myra, like something about Myra's order after the 4 sacrifice kids.
Yes.
Like I think it's believe it's yeah, season 1.
Yes.
Look, she surely like used those sacrifices for herself, right, and for her own. Fucking.
Those who were there, make me an Arcana check. At disadvantage, you need a very incredibly high DC.
I can't get that anyways if it's
No.
really high.
Oh.
I flashed 24.
Okay. It's
Does
something.
the what you call it, the your spell continues after one use?
No, Flash of Genius is like a sneak
Not
attack.
flash
No, no,
of genius.
enhance ability.
Oh
Enhance
yeah, it's an
ability.
hour. Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 hour.
It would
Unless
still be a
Gunlock.
19 anyway.
Yeah, unless Gunlock goes, I am not going to help you anymore. Then
All right.
no.
Never.
So what is your total actually?
24.
24.
That was my
You
last flash for the night.
You vaguely recall the sigils on the ground that the bodies were standing over.
Can inspiration help this?
I would say no.
Okay.
given the leap of numbers that you need.
Hmm.
All right.
You've heard of people using blood magics to prolong their health.
Of course. Yes. Very common occurrence.
So common.
Too common.
So common.
No. But you're not entirely sure how the entire thing is supposed to work. That would have been the first time you're witnessing such an event. And an event it was because there were so many people there.
But presumably she was like making herself really powerful, right? But then again, she's kind of also made us live for a long time, so. Oh no, do you think she's like stuffed the souls of her kids into us? Because that's fucked. I don't want.
That's really fucked, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
Um,
Myra is in here. I just like start tapping my head.
You
Fucking
you
better
tap
not
tap
be the
tap.
bitch.
You don't hear her.
Good.
Her sanctimonious presence that irks you.
Yeah, I mean, like you would probably hear her if she was in your head.
Right?
Everybody has head friends.
Valeris is gonna say, no way that it was the other way around and our souls went into their butt because I'm still scrawny as fuck.
I don't
Oh
know.
no,
You
you
could be
got
the
the
sun.
stupid kids one.
Yeah.
You got the
Maybe you got
sun.
like the little bitchy diplomat song.
Yeah.
Damn it.
As a DM, I can neither confirm nor deny. It's funny nonetheless that you got you got a pretty boy. Anyway, that is the information that you can glean from yourself at this point. The night wanes. Branby is still attempting to take apart the machinery. At this point, I would like Valerius, plus advantage to
I've
roll
gotten
me.
Branby to help me make a little oven to
Okay.
cook the chicken in.
I think what she
While
does is she
y'all were
makes
talking.
like a little adobe,
A fire pit.
an underground adobe, so you can make like a camp oven. But this happens before dinner gets started. Valeria, since you were the head of this, I would like you to roll me 2d100s
Oh, fuck. Okay.
and take the higher one because Brandy
Oh,
was
good.
helping you. And this will
Okay.
give you your yield for precious metals.
Okay, for dramatic effect, I'm gonna roll it separately. Eh.
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 Eh, whoa.
Whoa!
That what?
Wait, hold on.
No, that's a wrong.
That's
She
wrong.
typed
No.
something.
Oh no no no!
My
no.
bad. My
That's
bad.
wrong.
Okay, try it again. All right.
Oh.
A goddess you do not know.
55.
Yeah, there we go.
55.
If you
It's
rolled a 1 like
55 or
a
upside down 55. Nice.
Yeah, I did.
if you did roll a 1, I was gonna say like a goddess you are not a cleric to answers the phone like what? Who are you?
Wrong number, bitch.
Excuse me? What'd you call me?
Suddenly, a god just pathways just
It's
come
like-
down.
Your divine intervention was successful.
God
Just-
praise Nuggin.
With your 55, you get a yield of 10. I'm gonna say this in gold pieces or pieces since that is a measure, but essentially, I don't know what the weight ratio is, so I'm just gonna say in pieces. You get 10 melted gold pieces worth of gold and 100 silver pieces worth of silver.
Oh, that's the thing y'all needed, right?
Eh, you needed silver. We just need to powder it. But I got silver already. I got someone else's wedding rings that I've murdered.
Nice.
I recall just like, oh yeah, Gunlock wanted this. I'll just like send Floaty out with a message. It's like, Master has something you want.
No. I got my fucked up silver already. It's so
Okay.
good. We've
Yeah.
got trauma
Floaty's-
silver to use. Come on.
Floaty's
Oh.
probably like, oh.
Okay.
Pillaged silver.
You're going through all this information. Your tablet is still on at this point, and the gem is still channeling energy.
Oh boy.
And as you turn around, you watch as the screen fades to black and then comes on again. Valerius, you remember looking into the eyes of your beloved. It's a beautiful morning. And there is greenery behind her as you gaze into her soul, essentially. Tell me what her eyes look like.
Times like these, I gotta search up a photo that I use for her reference. 1 second.
I think she
Do
had
you
red eyes.
remember her name?
I remember her name.
Oh, for sure, yes.
Okay.
Okay, hang on a second. Okay, let's see. She had red eyes. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I gave
She-
her red eyes.
Very
Oh,
She
no.
was
You
she
made her evil from the start.
Shut up.
Destined.
she was an albino, so she had problems with sunlight.
Thank you for
Oh,
reminding
the
me. of that.
foreshadowing.
She
You
had
picked that.
white hair. She had white hair and red eyes. God.
And she
Oh
was
my
a
goodness.
very sickly, poorly child.
Darth Vader.
Dun dun dun.
No.
Anyway, so tell me what her pretty eyes do.
Excuse me, what?
Like what? Explain to me how you would explain looking into the eyes of someone you love.
My brain is processing. Give me a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, he has never talked about his partner's eyes before.
I actually haven't, which is kind of sad.
I've imagined these red eyes just
It's just
staring
like
back at
that's
you with that
creepy.
horror.
How DM, tell me about your partner's eyes. It's
I
red.
know, right?
Suddenly
That was
goes
not
into
romantic at
accident-
all.
Suddenly goes into existential crisis.
Yeah, they're like bosks, like
Yeah.
in the dark in the mask.
You're asking a-
It's
you're
red.
asking
Busk. Bus hair behind her neck prickles. Like, who's talking about me? She sneezes.
You're asking a real life medical professional to describe someone's eyes, and I'm in my mind, I'm just like,
Well,
yeah,
you
so
said they were
they're-
beautiful. You'd like getting lost in them. Like, come
No,
on.
no. All the thing that come to my mind, I was like, yeah, their pupils dilate whenever I look at them. They're slightly jaundiced.
Oh my god.
Overly describing the simple eye.
Alright.
Glaucoma or macular degeneration.
It's all the chicken shit happening in the background. God damn it.
Busk is at the back just cutting up a chicken. At which point of the cooking process are you at, Busk, now?
We have a chicken.
I'm
Have
cutting
we
up
achieved
chicken
chicken?
and seasoning them.
Okay, fine. We'll go
Seasoning
with
the
the most.
pieces.
We'll go with the most basic stock answer. Ah, yes, they're beautiful. I get lost in.
There you go. You're welcome.
I cannot. Thank you, Aida.
Okay. I'm gonna.
I'm so sorry. I'm so laughing.
It's
crying.
okay. I'm just laughing because it's. Anyway, okay. Shao can do this.
Big breaths.
Big breaths. Everybody find your center.
Their pupils dilate. Look at this.
The whites of the eyes are slightly jaundiced. Okay. Anyway, so
Oh,
as you watch the screen blink back to life, the eyes, the beautiful ruby red eyes of your beloved flashes, but it seems slightly different. It seems not as brilliant as it once was. It seems a shadow of its former self. Those eyes regard you. You see the eyebrows furrow before it blinks off. At that point, you hear Floaty scream. But it wasn't like a scared scream. It was just like an excited, "Oh, master, the chicken's ready!"
What? So fast, I did not catch that.
The chicken is ready.
Where
The
suddenly
chicken is-
just the chicken's ready.
Oh, okay.
It cuts
The chicken's ready.
and you see that the tablet you have with you, the gem is still intact, but the tablet is cracked.
Dun dun dun.
I was like, did I crack that? No.
Too much power.
Too much power, overpowered.
A reverse hack, yeah.
In game terms, your tablet breaks and needs about one long rest because you rolled really high to fix, and you lose Floaty's Overwatch capabilities and telepathic speech for that duration.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Can I fix it within this long rest? Or is that a no-no?
Well, you can. You just need one long rest.
I see. Okay, very
It's
Yeah,
well.
we
just
haven't
that-
long rested yet.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
haven't
it's-
long rested yet.
Now is the daytime. doing thing.
Now, I would say now is about dinner time, and we'll say
Now
it
was
is
the daytime doing
7.
things.
We have caught up to current time. 8 p.m.
Yes, Valeris sets down the tablet very gingerly back on the now re-established fucking hut of people. I forgot the name for a minute. He's like, he just kind of like yeets something out of the field to get someone's attention because Floaty's thing is not active anymore, and he can't leave the hut.
I'll go check
Bring
on the
me
video.
chicken, please.
Chicken's red!
Yeah.
I'll go check on them.
We'll bring him his chicken.
Okay, good luck comes in.
Let's see
Just
how
goes
he's
to
doing.
Little. Okay.
I'll bring chicken.
Okay, all of you are now sitting down, eating the delicious food, the jams, the waffles.
Big goose.
They're not the best waffles, but they're the best you have eaten in a while, and the best that you can make at current.
Best in
Yes.
250 years.
Ghost is not eating anything.
Can I offer Ghost some waffles?
He just shakes his head.
hungry.
Thank you. Give it to someone else.
Okay.
As soon as he says that, 3 beady eyes with
The little
pouty, happy
children's.
lips look at you with the eyes of
Like
please,
3
sir.
eyes, like 3 pairs of eyes.
3 pairs of eyes.
Or three? Okay.
Just
Oh.
they're all like single-eyed people now. 3
I was
pairs
like,
of
what
eyes.
eldritch abomination came upon our camp?
Is it the children?
It's the Caldran, and they're like they heard somebody else can have it, and then all 3 of them. I know there's a 16-year-old boy there, but he is not intellectual, and he hears waffles, and he's like, I will forsake my coolness.
I am a child now.
I am a child now. I
Fair.
will fight my sister for
I
those
will-
waffles.
Split them in 3. Give them to them. I'm surely we made like enough so they've already had like a taste, but I'll
I wouldn't say there's a lot since there's just 3 eggs and
Yay.
not a lot of supplies in general, but yeah, enough for each person. And
Yeah,
now
like
there's a
a
quarter
waffle per-
extra.
I probably also say this. Can I take only 1/3 of my portion and push the other? No, 1/4 of my portion and then the other 3/4. Is that how
Yes,
you
the
say
quarters,
that?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Quarters,
yeah,
yes.
3/4. Give it to the kids. Let them share.
And with the power of mathematics, the children have more food.
Yes.
You now watch each other eat, and you watch the couple speak to each other in hushed tones. This time they're happier. They seem to be
Can
glancing
I-
at the flowers a lot.
With the little
s-
oven, we can also bake bread on the move.
And
Hey,
can I tell the baker to like look around and see how comforted everyone feels now that they've got some waffles in them and that she's not useless at all because this is important too.
she smiles. Please take inspiration point for this. I don't know how many you have at this point. Like, I don't even know if you
do
used
they
yours.
stack is my question.
Huh? They do not
definitely
stack, unfortunately.
No, so that's another one that we didn't use, but we got a new one.
Yeah, I'm very liberal with my inspiration points,
You
so
are. Don't worry.
it's like use them.
Yes. I haven't rolled anything this session, okay?
That's true. That is
Now I'm
true.
just staring at like the organs and other bits that of the goose that we didn't eat. And I'm just like, oh, what a waste. What do I do with this stuff?
I mean,
Eat it.
it doesn't take long to process organ meat from a bird.
Oh yeah, we can make it into a yummy paste.
You can make pate. You can make
Yes.
stir fry.
Yes, yes.
I was gonna say haggis, but that takes a really long time, and you don't have like lamb offal.
Yeah. Okay, I
And
shall begin
oats.
doing that then. Why not?
It's
Turkey
just
sausage.
a really
You can eat
nice
it with
meal.
the bread. Yum yum.
Yum. All of you are well fed. And although you had a whole day of essentially sitting in one place when you should have been traveling, I now ask you whether you want to bed down or you want to keep moving a little bit more.
Now we've already set up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we like if we no longer need to drag most of the machine with us,
Mm-hmm.
we can sleep here and then leave in the morning.
You can definitely put the machine in your portable hold, just not all of it. It's still extremely heavy, so
Yeah,
you will
we
have to be
we
very
have to take off
judicious.
like the
100
useless
parts,
bits.
Yeah.
something.
Like we take the things that we think will still be useful.
With that, somebody write this down. You get, I don't know how you're gonna use this. This is tradable items, by the way. If anybody needs to trade for potions, etc., if you find any settlements or people willing to sell, you have um
Scrap metal.
3 large metal plates of
3 large metal plates. So what I'm hearing is we have 3 shields.
they are 3 feet by 3 feet wide.
We have 3 shields.
You will not be able to carry them, Valeria. I'm sorry, with your -2 strength. They
Hey,
will
I'm
carry
doesn't
you.
mean that the others can't.
That's true. You can definitely use them to make stuff to ambush people with, if you want. There is a lot of scrap metal. I will say there is about 300 pounds of usable scrap metal. The rest is waste.
Is this including the like us taking some to make our little oven?
Yes. No. Those are not included.
So
Okay,
there's 3
so we'll do
huge
that.
metal plates.
Yeah,
3 by
3
3
huge
feet.
metal plates and whatever poundage of I told you of like just random
You
scrap.
said 300 scrap
Thank you.
pounds.
Yes.
300 pounds of scrap.
So that is 150 kilos worth of scrap.
eat
And
shit.
they're like screws, they're nebulous bits of like metal that if you decide I want to make an arrowhead, I'll be like, okay, take it from me, scrap.
Okay, awesome. Game has given me the ability to repair metal stuff by adding more
Yes.
metal and welding.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
awesome.
seeing your girlfriend destroys your tablet. We just go and break more machines.
Valeria just welds the tablet face with metal. It's like,
Good as new.
no, he's like, yes, I never want to see that face in that state again. Seals the tablet and chucks it into the winter.
No, hides. No, puts black tape on the camera.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Who is taking watch? Branby is taking first watch with her girl.
I would like to say that Valerius can no longer contribute to watch unless you want him to dispel the dome.
Yeah, you can make the dome transparent and see out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, realistically speaking, like, Valerius would prefer to be outside for that, but if you want him to do checks with limited vision, I can do that.
I can
It's
keep
up to you.
one watch thing. How many watches are there?
There are 4 watches. One's a Rolex. No, I'm kidding. 4.
I'll take it. I'll take one.
Floaty would take all 4.
Okay, Floaty will sit on whoever's shoulder and be
Chirp, chirp, I'm a drone.
Okay, to be fair though, Floaty has lost Overwatch capabilities for tonight.
I mean, Overwatch, as in like he can't relay his vision back to Valeria. So if it itself is making the checks, I don't think it's a problem, right? Or is it just like he's dead at the moment? He can't see shit.
He cannot communicate.
Can he
So
still
if
like utilize?
you can
yell.
still see, but I'm going to get you to make performance checks,
Okay,
which will be
Yell
fun.
audibly.
And he communicate in interpretive dance.
Yeah, that's the performance.
Oh, can I just actually like? Can I when Valerius notices that Floaty can't speak, can he just summon Floaty back inside, just yank him out of the sky, and just reattach the the ball bell?
Yes, you can actually. The ball bell is still with you.
Yes,
Can
reattach.
vibrate and jingle.
I still
bad,
am
Floaty.
going to have you do interpretive dance checks, mostly because
That's
it's
okay.
funny. But yes,
I'm
yeah, that
gonna
you do
Ghost,
not get
I'm gonna drag
advantage.
him with me for watch. Because
Who-
I want the ghost
Who?
to keep track of me
Oh,
as well.
Ghost. Okay,
hopefully,
okay.
but-
Also
So,
join, okay?
Floaty
the
flies out.
the
I
couple.
will.
Hovers excitedly around the two of them. It's like back old times again.
So it's the couple taking first watch. Second watch is Gunnog and Ghost. Third watch is Bosk.
Yep, yep.
Fourth watch
will-
is
Valerius will contribute a third watch within the hut.
okay. Bosk and Valerius. The last
I will
watch.
bundle in the snow. Last watch is
Mommy.
Meh,
Mummy. Last
meh,
watch is Mummy.
meh.
Moy.
Meow me.
I just see the
That's
name you got for
meh.
like your character, and I read chicken every time.
Yes, chicken.
Yeah, that's because. But none of you know his actual name
I
right now.
did
It's
this.
his name is
I
Mumiao.
believe Valerius.
Meow me.
No.
I
I
don't
think
know,
I
I don't
believe
remember.
Valerius. No.
Maybe.
Valerius and no Gunlao. They don't care. Is what I remember.
You can be whoever you want. If
do
tomorrow
not-
your name is Stacy, then it is Stacy.
Right now is Mume, but
I'm sorry. If you told Valerius his name, I would not know what your name is because that day was the day where internet decided to say fuck you.
yeah. All right. Immediately after, right? Yeah. So, and I also believe.
My name is.
That's what I heard actually.
Yeah. So I believe I also attempt to tell Ghost, but he immediately shut it down. He doesn't care as well.
I don't know. I want to know your name, man.
Nobody
There's
cares
no
what my
rules.
name is.
It's just a-
Nobody
my
even
name
wants to
is
know why.
Shush.
Nobody cares.
I
Like-
believe what Mume says. My name is currently Mume, and
Yeah.
that goes to immediately think like, okay, so it's a fake name.
Uh,
Yeah.
And if someone has a fake name, there's no point asking them their real name.
Yeah. So was trying to like say that, but you shut it down. So I was like, okay, you don't want to know. That's fine.
I have a feeling that
Okay,
maybe
that's good.
Valerius will be a little bit more kind to hearing multiple names because fortunately for Valerius, he has been hanging out in high society 250 years plus ago. So there
Oh.
are people with just multiple names. And a third and a fourth.
Yes, Francis Xavier is Jonathan the Fourth of the Kingdom of Swadia. Yes, some
No,
shit.
there's
Yeah.
one there's one particular guy you remember who is his eminence Timothy Tam.
No, please don't tell me they're
Tam?
all named from tragedy.
One second.
The
I
furious
can-
timing.
Yes, hang on.
Tim Tam, man.
Tim
Okay,
Tam.
everybody beds down for the night with full bellies, comfortable. Some maybe two of the younger kids are inside the hut sleeping with the older men. The very 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 old men. You're wondering how he's still alive. He's human. Like, he should not be alive. This alive anyway.
What a healthy lad.
Overly healthy. He
Vicious.
attributes it to a cup of whiskey every morning. Because you know how old people are like, yeah, I smoke 10 packs a day. I'm still alive. I'm 150 years old.
Yes.
Cancer? What's that?
What's cancer?
This is how I stay healthy.
Whole body's
I
cancer.
eat
Cancer
4
is a more
dozen eggs.
What do you mean cancer? I cancel the cancer with this.
Cancel. The only cancer I want is a can of Coke. Anyway,
Lol.
first check goes by without any problems. Second check, can you guys make me a perception roll?
Yeah.
Yes, percepsi.
26.
Eh, Valerius is late ba?
Floaty.
Oh yeah, floaty. Ghost is there as well, right?
Go.
Yeah. A ghost is on the second watch with Gunlock.
That's what we're reached now.
Yes. So perception.
21, 26. The air is clear. You start feeling the wind pick up. It's getting a little bit more chill.
Does Floaty get blown away in the wind, just like phew into the
No lah.
snow?
Not yet, thankfully.
Good
Floaty
vibes,
right now has ducked behind either Gunlag or Ghost, whoever is closer, to
Oh,
get
so
away
of
from the
course,
wind.
his best friend.
I just imagine at some point Floaty just trying to circle these two, like how he's like, ah yes, happy that these two are back together, and then the
Whee!
wind just gets a bit too hard, and Floaty is struggling to fly against the wind.
Best friends.
That I'm gonna say that's canon. All the while you hear very tiny little sounds of a bell, not loud but just struggling.
Poor guy.
You surmise that you should try to batten down some hatches because it's going to be kind of stormy. Maybe T minus 30 minutes.
We'll start working on that.
Ghost will start making igloos.
Yeah. I
Storm
will.
can't affect us if we are below.
Yeah, I will not very effectively assist.
Eventually, igloos are made. Underground little nap time holes are made, and you wake up everybody to go into their hole.
Yeah.
Just in time. As you go in, the blizzard hits. You can't see anything 5 feet beyond your vision. So there's no point staying up anymore because it's loud. Chances are, if you can't see out, people or things cannot see you either. Might as well sleep. Next batch to wake up. It's still snowing, but not as loud as before.
Oh boy.
You can see a bit further away. Make me perception checks.
Okay. So that's for Valerius. And this one is for Floaty. Oh no, Floaty gets blown into the snow.
Floaty sees white. Just white.
Valerius has no idea this has happened. He's like, ah yes, everything should be fine.
Everything is perfect.
Floaty has not screamed. That means everything must be right. Momentary lapse of judgment when Valerius forgets that Floaty's mute.
You look out into the distance and you see some kind of creature walk by. It's too far for you to make note of anything, especially with the blizzard.
May I pull out the spyglass
Sure.
and zoom and enhance and whatever the fuck I need?
Even with a 30 and a spyglass, it's a bit obfuscated by the snow. But it doesn't look to be coming to the camp's direction. It seems to be passing by. Shape-wise, it seems to be bear-like.
That's not ghost, right?
Ghost
I'm
would be
back.
sleeping at this point
Okay, cool.
somewhere. Like you
Hey,
see a
boss.
Not a
mound.
bear-like shape. He's a moving mound.
Nothing bad happened
He's
during our
a-
watch, right?
Not
No,
figuring it right now.
there's something.
Oh, okay.
Roll your perception. I need a hand.
Yes.
Out. I'm not very good at seeing things.
9. Indeed, you see all the things, Valerius, from your um from your dome.
Do I just see
Which is
moss?
slowly, by the way, getting obfuscated. Like it's getting, you're making your own igloo.
For half of the time that I'm awake for this, can I just continuously shape water to prevent my view from being obfuscated?
Cat, yes, done.
Okay, cool, awesome.
Yes. How
Well,
I will do the watch is like find a sheltered place to sit with like my back against some snow or something, and then I'll have like a little lantern with me that I keep covered, and then if I hear something, then I'll like shoop and see.
Valerius has forgotten momentarily that he has message, so he's gonna cast that at boss. It's like, hey boss, there's a bear creature thing bearing insert degree bearings.
Bear?
-1 inspiration for 3 puns.
I wasn't even trying to. That was the worst fun. Anyway.
You said bear a lot. Okay. I will go look at it with my light.
Okay.
Do I see it?
It's a very decently far away, maybe about 100 feet. It doesn't look to be coming towards you, but if your light does shine at it, it will look in your direction.
Okay. And then I close the thingy and keep an eye on it. Well, not keep an eye on it, but keep track of where it is.
When you close the lantern, you have 120 vision, right?
Yes.
You can still see it. So
Okay.
it's definitely within 120 feet. You watch
Okay.
as the head turns towards you, regarding your general location. It looks in your location for a good 2 minutes.
Yes. It's like, where did it go? Huh.
And you watch it first walk towards you. Valerius, you watch this intently. It's like watching Discovery Channel.
Valerius has his one hand on the spyglass, like, the fuck is this? The other hand on his pistol already aimed at the creature. It's like, oh boy. I might have to take a pot shot out of my thing.
The creature moves forward towards Bosk and hesitates. Bosk, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck.
Constitution
Also,
save.
tell me how you're
It's
feeling.
poisoned me.
What are your emotions at this current point?
Emotions.
Yes.
Like, how big is this bear?
From that far away, you think it could be medium to large. Closer to
Okay.
the large side.
Okay. I think feeling wise, she's like, I don't want to have to deal with a bear. Please just turn around and leave.
Lazy Bosk is back.
Okay. Um you rolled an 11 as you feel a sense of malaise power through you as you really don't want to deal with this thing. It saw your light, but it's hesitant, right? So you will the bear from far away to just go away. Live
Don't
life.
force
You
me
have
to
a future
have to chase you away.
ahead of you.
Not someone within the dome is gonna fire lightning at you.
And just as you feel those emotions of willfully pushing something away, you feel your fingers extend slightly.
Oh. Like I feel them extend, like
Yeah, like
really long now.
they're longer, but as soon as you catch them, they pause.
Hmm.
Your hands seem thinner than they were just now.
I open the lantern so I can see better. Like just a little bit, you know?
Okay.
Like
Not enough for the bear to be able to see you, but just enough to illuminate your hands.
yes.
They look like your hands. They're just longer and thinner. Like you felt them grow. But you didn't feel bones break. You didn't feel anything crack. In fact, you didn't feel any discomfort whatsoever. You just knew that they went
Yes.
forward.
I probably can't tell them very well either, because they're like in gloves and stuff.
Yeah, the
Just
gloves,
feel-
you can
feel-
tell because the gloves are very tight.
Ah,
You know how gloves have a certain length of finger?
yes.
Yeah,
yes.
this one is like pushing that length to the point where it's slowly pushing the glove out.
Yes. So I like pull the glove in, and it's like, oh, why are my fingers longer now?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I look back at the bear because I don't want to get distracted and then have the bear suddenly appear next to me.
Surprise! The bear seemed to have moved its position from facing you to facing where it was before, and it's starting to move away.
Okay. Very good.
But now you have a curiosity on your hands. Oh, -1 inspiration point for myself.
Okay, I'll like go back to my watch position, um, and like I have to open the lantern like a little bit so that Valerius can see me, and then I give him like a thumbs up. And then when I head back, I like take off my glove and like look at my hand and look at my other hand. Be like, please become the same again. I
They
don't
they
want to
have
have one weird hand.
While this is happening, Valerius does send another sending to Doc Boss. Hey, stupid question, Doc Boss, but have you happened to see Floaty?
Um, no. Where did he? Should I be looking for him?
No, it's fine. He's probably just buried underneath the snow somewhere.
Okay.
Floaty, make a strength check.
Oh shit. Floaty has like
Ghost is sitting on him on purpose, pretending.
strength check. Come on, Floaty. You have
You don't know. You don't know
Oh
where
my.
Floaty is. Floaty doesn't know where Floaty is.
Wow, Valerius is weak, Floaty is weak.
He's a tiny insect. What do you want from him?
So,
You know, he's weaker, but only by like 2 strength.
yeah,
Yeah.
so Floaty technically could be stronger than Valerius.
Oh, almost as strong as Valerius.
Oh, yeah. Oh god. I just imagine like Floaty's just internally screaming underneath a snowball. It's like ah.
But nobody can hear.
Ah, poor Floaty.
I have
Not
no mouth, but I must scream.
But I must scream. He can't even shake his bell because he's stuck. Anyway,
Oh, no.
Bosk, you seem to regain glove comfort. It is your
very
fingers are
good.
no longer long and they fill out the glove perfectly.
Excellent.
But that
Let's
was
forget this ever happened.
very strange
Push it
as you
back
bent
to
down.
the back of my head.
But that bear, though, there might be a chance that you could hunt it and it could be dinner if it doesn't go too far. That's a tomorrow problem.
Yes. Do we want to eat a bear? I
You
suppose meat
all
is
turn-
meat, right?
We would all turn so weird if we eat that weird bear. Surely.
The bear isn't
The
weird.
wildlife
Is it
is fine.
weird?
No.
It looked at you and it made your hands change. Come on.
Oh, it made me make a con save and then change the shape of my hand.
Like,
But-
what the fuck is that?
Okay,
Like,
Change
so
your
here's the
clothes
thing.
Tuesday.
Bosk would know that that's not the bear's fault.
No, that wasn't
Okay.
the bear that did that. It was my hand that did that.
No, this is an eldritch bear.
Ah.
The bear is warping reality.
The bear's
You were
just
just
like,
talking about how the bear was looking at her, then she was rolling saves, and I was like, huh?
yes,
This whole time I thought it was the bear that caused the weird shit. to happen.
100%
Never
the
mind.
bear.
I was so
Definitely the
confused.
bear. It's a magical
Everything
bear.
blame the bear. Everything blame the bear.
These
The
bears,
bear's
man.
fault.
Yeah.
This Arctis. Very bad. We now go to the next watch as everybody beds down again.
Okay.
Oh,
I
hello
I
there.
tell I tell Mume about the bear. It went over there. Um, it's about yay big. It looked at me and then decided that it didn't want to come here, and it went over there. I don't know where it is anymore.
Style points for Dr. Seuss.
I give a cursory glance at the direction. Do I see any prints or like from a distance any uh tracks that left behind? Just from this
You can
distance.
go. You cannot see
You
from this
you probably need
distance.
to go over there with like a
Yeah.
lamp
Um.
and check.
Thankfully, the blizzard is gone. It's a clear night. Well, morning at this
Nice.
point.
All right.
Do you need this? I offer you my precious lantern.
How bright is a lantern?
It's
60
Uh,
the
feet,
it's
I
like
believe.
it's the
Bullseye.
bullseye lantern. It can go up to 60 feet
oh,
if you
60.
open the thingy.
Wait, is
Yeah.
it 60 bright light or just
60 bright,
Let
ooh,
me
right?
open it.
Because a
Bulls.
torch is 2020.
Bull's eye lantern. Let's
Yeah.
see. I
my
click on
60 is a
it.
lot.
I
Bright light 60 foot, dim light for additional 60.
wow,
Yeah.
that's long.
It's dank.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Um I could also have this, but both it it's yeah, thank you. Just thank you. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Good night.
Okay. I will beware what you call doctor bosses was that, and then take my watch there.
Okay. Make me a nature check to see the bear's prints.
I'm not going anywhere far from the camp, so I'm not
Oh, okay.
trying to look for the bear. I'm just taking my watch.
Okay. Perception check. $22.
Ah,
Floaty, make me another strength check to try and get out.
We'll have to look for him in the morning.
after my watch, it will be
All
morning.
right, strength check. Let's go. Come on, Floaty. Come on,
roll,
Floaty.
roll somewhat high so I can see it,
Roll.
please.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Let's
that's about
go.
as good as it
Oh,
gets.
that's a kid.
Let's go.
Uh,
Nice.
Mume, you're
There you go.
surveying the area when suddenly you see from the ground shoot a cicada-sized creature that seems to be harboring a glorious pair of balls,
That
What?
what?
and then you realize it's just floating, and you're like, "What?"
Oh,
Tails.
It's
Balls.
floaty.
it's floating with now bell.
Floaty floats over towards you and just circles you for 2 seconds and goes back into the
Circles?
dome.
You think Floaty is happy?
Huh.
Yes.
His
Um,
watch is over. He's
his
Uh,
watch is
I,
over.
powered
He's
I,
like,
I,
down.
"I'm
I
done."
think for a moment, why is he digged a tunnel for himself, not knowing that was stuck there.
Nobody will know until tomorrow when Floaty gets his voice back.
All right.
You don't see anything. It seems like a pretty tame night for you, especially since the past few nights has been kind of an adventure. This whole thing has been more than you actually bargained for. Um, you hear a voice come into your head. It is your wizard friend.
Oh, okay.
The wizard.
The wizard says, I'm going to the toilet, BRB.
The wizard is not you, is it? No.
No.
Suddenly, one of the players become my secondary
Lol,
group.
that'd be so funny. No. Uh, friend Tekken. Second. Um, we have found a
Dragon.
lead to the information that you need. However, we're starting to get worried that we might not have a place to recoup. Is there a place you can recommend for us?
When they say recoup, I'll assume that they need resupplies and everything, right?
You know that it's to resupply, it's to also meet up with you in a safe place so that they can relay information.
Mm.
You also know that you are traveling towards Bror or
Whatever they call it right now.
Ulsit tunnels.
Okay, so now it's called offset tunnels, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me write that down first.
Do, 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 do,
Uh,
do, do, do.
okay, okay, I write it down. Uh, in that case, there is a new message I need to write for myself because I was initially want something else for them.
Okay.
Okay. I believe this would be within 25 words, but I'm gonna speak out. If it's not, then I hope it's enough what they want. Okay. Okay. No. South. South of Qatar. We are heading towards. What's the name called then? We are heading towards Ulster Tunnels. South of it, there should be three hills. We'll be hiding amongst there. Send me another one. And then I use my sending stone once it go past the limit.
Okay. Yep. Send me a
Not another message when you are within the hills.
can do. Message received. As you continue your watch, very aware that slowly the light crests the horizon, and that is where we're gonna end for today. Next week
Do we
will be the
not get
last
to roll our
session.
madness dice first? Let's roll madness dice first.
You know
Roll
what?
for badness.
Because shits and giggles, let's roll for horrible things.
Yes. It's always good to
Roll
add,
for
because what if horrible things, then we have to wait
badness.
until next week.
Oh no. Okay, 12. 12 is fine. Busk is fine. Oh no!
Oh no!
Dun, dun,
No!
dun. Had to happen.
Okay,
This
good
is
luck.
so
You
excited.
can tell us what happens to you next week.
Gunlock, this is the perfect time for us to do that hit therapy session.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
damn. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Ghost is fine. Next,
Valerius,
I'm so
Valerius.
excited.
if you are there.
Valerius.
Valerius, has he fallen
Oh,
asleep?
he went to the toilet. Anyway,
Oh,
so we'll
Okay.
do that off screen. Next week will be the last session of 2023, and then there'll be like a little chat with me and the players on the 5th. We will see you again after that. We will see you next week with Gunlug and her affliction. Thank you
Dun, dun, dun.
so much for watching, players. Thank you for playing. Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye bye.